Yo, what's going on there, guys? So, I've been getting a lot of Discord DMs about how to get basically custom textures. What you're gonna need for this is something called HXD. So just look up HXD. It's this link, and then just go to the download page, find your language, and then download this. And then the other program you're going to need is UModel. So just look up UModel, go on here, and then go to download, and then I don't know where it is to download, somewhere around here. But basically you just download it. Yeah. So when you go to download it, I'll put it in my, or you have to put it in your Dead by Daylight folder, so right here. So just save, and then what you're gonna do is, so you just want to extract here, and then when you open it, you want to click Override Game Detection, choose Unreal Engine 4, 4.26, then just press OK, and it should start doing all this loading stuff. And now what you want to do, so let's say, I'm just going to choose a random character. Let's say I want to customize a Nia shirt or something. So you want to click on characters. You want to go to the game, characters, campers is the survivors, and slashers is the killers. So Nia, textures, and then these are all her outfits, so you'll probably recognize it if I click on it. Okay, TOS, torso, like this. You probably recognize that. That's one of her common cosmetics. So I'll take this for example, and what you want to do is you want to first, I'm going to create a folder on my desktop called, just so I know this, I'll just call it Pink Nia Cat, for example. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to export this, just making sure this is the right one. Yes, it is. So save the selected packages, and I'm going to save it to my desktop, and Pink Nia Cat. So there it goes. And then you just press OK. And now export it as a TGA and export it to the same location. So Pink Nia Cat, just select that, press OK. Okay, so after you save it, you can close UModel. And now what we want to do is you want to have something called Unreal Engine installed. You get it from the Epic Games Store. Let's go to library, and then, no, not library. There's actually a section in Epic Games called Unreal Engine. Here, then you just go to library, and then you would install your version. I already installed mine. I already have mine installed. So I'm just going to launch it, and I'll wait for that to boot up. Okay, so once Unreal Engine loads, you want to click on New Project, Game, Blank, and you can call it whatever. I'll call it Nia Pink Cat, but I'll spell it differently just so I know what file it is. I can differentiate it from this. So create it, and then you actually don't have to open Unreal Engine first. I just did because I forgot about the actual customizing part, but once it's open, you just want to leave it in the background, and hang on, I'm going to wait for it to open. Okay, my project has finally loaded up. It should, under here, you should only have one folder, and that should be starter content. Now open the folder in which you exported the textures and stuff, and click in here until you get to here where there's all this stuff. Now, I recommend downloading paint.net, but you can use Photoshop or anything else. Paint.net is free and you can do a lot of stuff with it, so that's why I use paint.net. But double click on this, or just open it in paint.net. And now this is the texture. So now we can change it. So I'm kind of lazy, like I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this just because it's just a quick tutorial, but this is where you actually modify like the texture and everything. So I guess I'll just put like a K or something. I don't know. So now that I have this, what I'm going to do next is save this file and save it as a PNG. And I'm going to save it in here, but I'm going to call it green custom cat. The name doesn't matter as long as it's not the same as the other one. So just save that. You want to make sure you hit 24-bit, not 32-bit, because I've had problems where the file becomes twice as large when you cook it. So I just use 24-bit, and I haven't ran into those problems using 24-bit. So now that I have this, I'm going to click back to Unreal Engine, and I'm going to find the folder with where I saved the other PNG to. And I'm going to drag it into Unreal Engine like this. And then I'm going to make a new folder. It's going to be called green cat. I'll just call it that. And then I'm going to take this and drag it into there. I'm going to move it here. I click on the file, go to File, Cook Content for Windows, and click on it. Okay, so now the cooking is complete, and you can close Unreal Engine and open. My files are kind of freaking out. Okay, for some reason when I do Unreal Engine, it opens my Steam automatically. I'm not sure why it does, but it does. So now go into your File Explorer and basically just find the project file in here. Or actually, it's wherever you have it saved on Unreal Engine. So I think for most people, it'll be in Documents, and then Unreal Projects, and then you can find it in there. But for me, I changed it, so it's just in my standard drive. So I just gotta find it really quick. Here we go, Nia Pink Cat. So now we click in it, we go to Saved, Cooked, Windows No Editor, then the name of it, Content, and then we click on the correct folder. Like there's two folders there, Started Content and Green Cat. This one is the correct one, the one that you named. And now what we have is we have this thing called a UBulk. So now what we have to do is open Hex Editor, HXD, which you should have installed earlier, and go to Nia's PackChunk file. So what you want to do is you want to click File, Open, and then locate your Dead by Daylight. So for me, it's in the Steam library. And then keep on clicking. So click Dead by Daylight, Content, Packs, and then you should see this. That there will be different logos for you, but you should see all these things, these .pack files. And you want to click on for Nia. For Nia, it's PackChunk 16. So I open it. You can tell because it says it right here, Nia. I have an image I can pull up really quick. This is where basically it tells you where the characters are and stuff. These basically tell you what's in each PackChunk. So you can just screenshot that really quick if you want. So now what I'm going to do is I want to drag the UBulk file in here into here, and then I also want to drag the other UBulk file, like the original skin one that we exported from UModel, into here. And now what we're going to do is first we're going to basically copy the first part of this, because we're basically searching for the texture in the game files. So Here we go, we found it. Now click on the right here, right where it starts. And now I'm going to Control A. I want to copy all of it, and then press Control E. Click on the DEC, and then copy this number. It should always be 2793472. If it's not, you're doing something wrong. Now just click OK. Go back and press Control E again. Click on the DEC. Then highlight this one or whatever and paste it. And now it's copied the, basically it's copied the texture. Like everything that's highlighted is the texture. That's the best way to describe it. So now what we do is we take this one, we go Control A, and then we copy it, and then we click back to here, and we do Control V to paste it. And now we have replaced the texture, or we should have at least. So now I can just save this. Okay, so now it is finished. We can exit Hex Editor, and now you can open up Dead by Daylight. I am now in Dead by Daylight, and I do not own that skin that I modified, but if I go into the store, and I go to Nia, and I go to her cosmetics, and I click on this, it should, yep, there it is. It is a custom cosmetic. Hang on, my game filters are kind of crazy. Let me turn them off. There we go. So, there it is, Kappa. I'm terrible at, okay, that looks awful. I didn't put much effort into this, but this is how you get custom cosmetics. I've been getting a little bit, I've been getting like bugged about it on Discord. I don't want to say bugged, but I'm just getting a lot of DMs on how to do it because people want to know. So here it is. This is how you do it. And that's pretty much it for the video. Hopefully you found this helpful, and yeah, peace.